So this is the Trail Outdoor Leisure Single Deluxe Self-Inflating Mat Grey, and I can't wait to see it myself, and I'm sure you can't wait to see it as well. Now then guys, I hope you're all well. Welcome back to another video. In this video we're going to be changing the way that I sleep in the pop top. Now, some of you eagle-eyed watchers will have noticed that I've only recently bought this mattress here, which has served a purpose. It's any more than 2 nights on this and it gets a tad uncomfortable. I used to use, for longer trips, quite a thick memory foam mattress that we rolled up. It's from the futon, the roll-out bed that we've got in the house. It took up all the room in the van and it wasn't ideal. So what I think I've done is purchase something that goes in between this and the big roll-up mattress that's going to be comfortable. Well, we're going to find out if it's going to be comfortable in a minute, and we'll go open that now in the house. Okay, see you, bye. So this is the Trail Outdoor Leisure Single Deluxe Self-Inflating Mat Grey, and I can't wait to see it myself, and I'm sure you can't wait to see it as well. Ooh, look at this. Let's get this bad boy out. Right then. Slightly oversized bag, which in my opinion is a good thing because it'll never roll up to the size that it was in the factory. So slightly oversized bag, which is brilliant. Nice that it's in a bag as well. Let's have a look. Oh, it is definitely grey. And this is it. That's the size of it. It's about 2.5 kilos because I've got built-in internal scales. It says it on the side of the box. And it's self-inflating apparently. So let's get this bad boy unrolled. We'll put it side by side with the one I already have, and yeah, let's see how it performs. Nice! So I'm going to speed this bit up for you because it's not going to be great content if you're just sat there watching an air mattress inflate. We'll do a test showing me deflating it as well to see how small we can get it, and if it goes flat enough, we'll see if we can fit it in the pop top. Also, the time will be in the top right hand corner that it took to inflate, and let's go try it out. Nice. That is comfortable. Right, so this is the self-inflating mat that I've got currently up in the pop top, and it has been brilliant. It's been great for those little one-nighters, and I can't really knock it. I might actually leave it in the pop top. It depends how flat the new one goes. If that goes as flat as this one when it's deflated, then I can leave that in the pop top, no problems. The added bonus to this one is that you can link them together. They've got little press studs so you can get a double, but I think this is probably more suited for a camping in a tent style scenario. It does have the inflatable pillow, however I do find that when I'm on it I feel like a bit of a weeble, which is a bit weird. I did use the inflatable pillow, which has got a nice sort of soft thing. That'll stay in the van just in case one day I do forget my pillow. It doesn't take up much space. However, same problem, bit of a weeble. Now the one problem I find with this actual mattress is that the valves are on top of the mattress itself. When you're asleep and you're wriggling around, it's very easy to knock one of the valves open. I've turned my head, knocked that valve open, and I've been like full flat. And also the bottom side there is right near my feet. So having the valve on the bottom side of this new one means that I hopefully aren't going to knock it, or I'm not going to have any problems with air coming out of it during the night. So let's have a look at the nicer one. Lovely. So this one is a lot thicker and it's night and day between the two. The fact that the valve screws on as well means I'm not going to knock that open. There's no valves on top. It did self-inflate pretty fast, although I did have to add my own air, as you saw. But I think this is going to be a great companion for the van. We're going to go try it in the pop top now to see how easy it is to get up there. That's what she said. And also to see how comfortable it is in the actual pop top and whether it fits lengthwise, because that is something I don't even know. So we're going to go find out now. Okay, super. I think I'm going to have to let the air out of it before I can put it up in the pop top. Right, so we're in the pop top now with the mattress, and after letting a little bit of air out of it and it kind of bent in half, I got it into the pop top, re-added the air with my breath, no problems there at all. What I have noticed though is it does hang over the edge of the pop-top bed a little bit, probably about 6 to 8 inches, that much, and but that's no problem for me because I do have a board that covers the gap anyway to stop things falling down during the night. If you want to see me make that board, then I'll put a link in the description below, because I think it's an ingenious invention for you in your pop top to stop things falling down during the night. And not only that, it acts as like a nice shelf during the day when you are camped up as well. So as far as the mattress goes, it's a lot higher than the other one. You know, it's thick, so turning around means I'm a lot closer to the pop top itself. I can't have my feet up like that because of the gap at the bottom. If you've got a high-low pop top, then you're going to have more room at the bottom end for you to turn around and everything like that. But I think it's a small price to pay for comfort during the night, because having a good night's sleep can be the difference between getting up and having a really nice walk or bike ride in the morning, or waking up being grumpy and not being bothered. And nobody likes a grumpy cold. Anyway, I think this is the future. Oh, honestly though, this is a good halfway house between the big thick mattress I had and then the little thin one that I've got as well. Oh, it's nice. So the ultimate test is, can I get all the air out of it? Can I roll it up to the size of the original manufacturer's bag? And or does it go flat enough so I can still fit it in the pop top? If I can, it will stay in the pop top like the other one. Happy days. Right, let's give that a go. Nath! So it does fit in the pop top. Happy days. I've got a bit of B-roll, although it's a bit in and out of focus, but it gives you an idea of the gap that we've got in our pop top between where the pop top starts and the bed starts. So there's just about enough room for me to put that self-inflating mat in there. So I'll let you know how that goes. And also, don't go out and buy one straight away. I'm off to a campsite next week called Howgill, and I'll give it a good overnight test and let you know my thoughts on it after actually sleeping on it, because just laying on it in your living room and or your pop top isn't really a great field test. So yeah, hang fire before you go out and buy one, or one very similar. If you want to go out and buy one straight away, I'll put a link in the description below to where you can buy it. Again, this is not sponsored at all, just me buying stuff for the channel and reviewing it honestly and as fully as I possibly can to help you guys if you're already thinking about something like this. For those that want to continue watching this video and are over the whole mattress episode and you've already got a mattress sorted, don't worry, we've got something for you. What we're going to do now is have a drive out to the Dales. I'm going to go for a walk and it's going to be lovely and I can't wait. That's going to happen tomorrow though. It'll be in the next bit of video for you, but tomorrow for me. Okay, nice one. See you, bye. Good morning. I'm well and truly on my walk now. Walked about a mile and breathtaking scenery all around. This is gorgeous. Now the reason I've come for a walk is because as a wedding photographer, it's the height of wedding season now for me, and I've literally just been sat at my computer either editing a YouTube video or editing wedding images or filling out forms and sending emails, just staring at a screen, and I needed to come out and stare at beautiful nature, because for me it's kind of like my little outlet of chill. Get to see some sheepies, get to see some gorgeous crags and views. What more could you ask for? next to me now though, I'm warm. So I think I'm going to have to take off this jumper. I've even brought extra layers as well, thinking it was going to be a bit chilly. It's been cold recently, sorry if there's wind noise. It has been a bit cold, it's kind of like a unusually cold July I think. But I know as soon as I take this off I'll be freezing. But it is where it is, isn't it? At least I've got the things. I'm not a massive fan, although I don't mind walking through them. It's when they start following us. We've got a field near us, and they've got the black and white cows, you know, the milking cows, and they always follow us and like stamp towards us and stuff. So there's been many a time we've turned around and come back. Yeah, but I think the fluffy brown ones are actually all right. He says. Cows evaded, and I live to fight another day. See you, bye. And I'm on the Dales Highway, or the Dales Way Highway, I don't know. Don't come here for technicals. And now it starts climbing. There's been a bit of climbing, I'm out of breath, but now it starts climbing. There's kind of a peak and then a trough, another peak, and then downhill home. Still a long way to go though yet. So coming through those fields over here, just before I hit the cows, there was some foot-long grass, and it was soaking. And my feet are as wet as they would have been if I'd have been out in the rain. So I never get away with not getting wet, do I? Ridiculous. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that's Penny Gent just over there, looking all snazzy and stuff in the light. I was gonna get a photo, but it's a bit misty and I can't be bothered stopping. There's more cows and they're basically just chilling on the path. Stupid. Just take things steady, it's all good. And walk down to the stile, round the cows. It's because they're so massive. I think I'd be the same with horses. Right, as people come in and I'm embarrassed to talk on camera in the middle of a field on my own. See you, bye. Just bumped into a couple just walking back there, and they were saying, are you filming for BBC? I said, yeah, there's this new programme coming out, Watch the Fells, looking for panthers and other wild associated animals. I'm like, oh really? I'm like, yeah. Always makes me feel a bit weird when you're walking through someone's backyard, even though it is a public bridle way. You know, they're out, they're doing gardenings and stuff, and you're literally just walking past their front door. So, if you're new here, and you came here because of the mattress video, this is just a taster of what we do on the channel. I go on camping, trips, campsite reviews, tours, show you the local area, and go on hikes, mountain bike rides, road bikes, and generally just go on adventures and give you the information that you would need to be able to do that yourself. And provide maps and GPS routes and things like that. So yeah, if you've not yet liked and subscribed, come along for the ride, and if it's late at night, make this your last beer and go to bed. I've just been looking for a place to stop just to have a chocolate bar and 5 minutes before I get to my dinner stop a bit further on. And it's only just opened up now, but it's just been this tight kind of fly infested, tick infested little alleyway that's gone on for about maybe a mile. So I just found out a bit of information about this bit of water, unsuspecting bit of water that I've just filmed. It's called the wash dub, not a V-dub, a wash dub. And basically, in short terms, it was dammed off by the farmers so they could wash the sheep in this bit. A long time ago, they could wash the sheep in this pool. How wet is that? And now I've got the bench to myself, so I'm going to sit down, have a snack, chill out for 10, and then carry on my merry way. I've been sat here for about maybe 10 minutes. It's so peaceful. Been a couple of walkers come past, so I reckon the path behind me is quite a busy path, or a popular path, whereas I'm heading over this bridge and up that way. Done about 5 miles. We're not far from my dinner time spot, which I'm thinking dinner time. But when I get there, I might think, you know what, I'll keep going for a bit. I don't know. I'll figure it out when I get there. Oh, this is lovely. Right, I'm back on the Dales Highway. This little unsuspecting patch of grass. So I've been meandering around these Norber rocks for ages now, and I've yet to find a path in this area that takes you in the direction that you want. And it's only this little bit, Norber erratics. It's erratic because there's no freaking paths. I found the path. It's down that cliff face. Stupid Norber erratics. It's like the Bermuda Triangle of Ingleborough. I found my rock and it's slightly ducked behind a wall, so the wind has stopped. I kept going a little bit further just because I didn't want the wind in my face. But cheese sandwich time and then a jam sandwich time, and gonna have a banana as well. Oh, lovely. Right, dinner done, and I can eat other humans, so it's time to move on because they're quite loud. Right, so I'm back at the van and my legs are hurting and I don't know why. Time to go home, get this edited so it can be uploaded for you guys in 2 days time, Friday 7 PM. I shall see you then. Thank you so much for watching, take care, see you, bye. Notice that some of the eagle-eyed viewers will notice that I have already... Now then everybody, I hope you're all well, but Naz! That's perfect, Cole, use that. In this video, we're going to be changing the way that I sleep in the pop top. Now, not how I close my eyes and go to sleep and what kind of sheep is and new bikes and caravans that I dream of. Editing call. It's not this video, it's not the last video, it's the video before, which I think is the perfect one. Should we do this setup? Yeah. This is properly comfortable. It's a good 10-inch. I mean, why is your car so loud and so slow? And then pop it in the pop top, pop it in the pop tart, pop tart, yeah. Trucks, cars, bikes, motorcycles, stop talking. Brilliant. And then back around via Norber Boulders and back into Ostwick. That's a fair old frickin' schlep, is that? 4 hours of walking. Ah, people coming. Walking uphill, so I'm out of breath. I was going to do this when I sat down for a break, but then I realised I'd forget about everything that I needed to say. I thought I might as well do it now. Stop recording, Cole. Whoa. Yeah, I don't want to be sitting down. Yeah, I don't want to be sitting down swatting flies. People. The only bench that I found, and there's people. Can I have a bit of kudos for doing like extra miles to go back down again to come back up just to make a YouTube video? Shut it. Sheepy sheep, mug deepy deep. Nah. I think I can make my way down that way. So if you don't see me again and you find this camera, make sure you upload it to YouTube. Nothing better than food during a walk. Well, there is, I suppose, beer.